As early as the tender age of 9, he started questioning on the relevance of the true nature of science and life. This is where he has gone through his life since childhood, for the ongoing quest of knowledge. The endless questions of the universe and how it happened often crossed his mind as he just kept looking for the secrets of nature. The things he thought of often was how beautiful the moon is, that it was able to illuminate the darkness of the night. But the next morning, it was out of sight. Often crossed his mind to why the star had to be so far away when we looked at it. The beautiful luminous light shined through. He then thought there must be a cause and reason for it to happen. Every day, in fact. And those endless questions made him focus about the fact of this nature as a law. On that basis, he has begun his research journey with his multiple assessments to unravel the answer to every question by applying his existing knowledge from nature. Then, he has found a solution to the production of a variety of technology and development with his research. From that onwards, he has set up a business to make his research a reality. And in the initial stage, it was more concentrated in the electronics field, in which he has conducted the development of technology, a joint venture with international companies such as Toshiba, TE Appliances, Panasonic, Proton, and more. One of his biggest achievements was the development in aviation engineering technology, where he had been involved largely in the first development of light aircraft in Malaysia, namely Aerotiga MD-60. He then began to contribute in the field of computing, where he had completed his research on an operating system known as OS. And with it, Ketupat Linux was introduced. However, an unforgettable event has occurred, which then starting to plague his journey in life. He suffers with countless of malicious from his community and country, and with a sense of frustration and loss of esteem. He evacuated to Dubai, United Arab Emirates, with his family, even though he was supposed to be in Malaysia. Regardless of that, his development did not stop despite what had happened, because he started developing a technology called IT security solution. He was also invited to participate in several seminars and exhibitions abroad, such as the International Defense Exhibition, IDEX. And then he gained a lot of attention from many people from different parts of the world, as they were very impressed with Alamtologi, even though they have never really heard of it. The people who were present were scientists from around the world, who were very excited about the things that he has described and explained about thoroughly. And this was an appreciation award from IDEX 2005 that has received international coverages.
First of all, I want to ask you, would you tell us about your participation in IDEX 2005?
Okay, actually this is the first time that we participate in this exhibition, and it is a very good place, especially for a company like us, and this is first time for us here. Yeah.
And would you tell us what the new equipment or new systems you have it?
Okay, basically what we do here, we are developing system, so-called a black box. But it's not the black box for the aircraft or for the aeroplane, but it's a black box for the IT system. So as you know that everything, especially when related to information or data, we need a very secure place. And secure place means a black box where we can store everything without having any problem. We can retrieve whenever we want if there is any disaster happens.
Right. Would you explain for us how this black box works?
It's a combination of different kind of architecture. The new concept of developments by using different kind of language in order to achieve a very high performance when it comes to any kind of application that we need to apply. And at the same time, we are using very high sophisticated system material in order to keep this black box as it says, as a very secure system in terms of hardware and also in terms of software.
Furthermore, a technology called radio frequency identification (RFID) has been developed. These are some of the influencers who came to the booth for more information regarding the development. From scientists to leaders from all over the world, the news were then spreaded quickly. Several years later, he moved to Germany for a continuation of new research and development. A new development for security system was started and called SPX V60. This is just a small part, a portion of what has been developed. the journey continues to another country in the Middle East called Doha, Qatar. In Doha, he developed the IT security solution technology that includes two aspects of software and hardware. After the development phase, it was the time SPX V60 to be launched. Then, he was involved in Malaysia Business Advisory Council of Qatar. Look at their surroundings, which has actually proof that we are able to do anything if we know and understand that knowledge is always around us and it's everywhere. One of his biggest achievements in the field of information technology was being the first Asian scientist to produce an operating system. He was then invited to Princess Sumaya University for Technology in Jordan for a collaboration. He was then invited to an exhibition called Special Operation Forces Exhibition in Jordan. And in 2006, he was brought home by the Honorable former Prime Minister of Malaysia, Tun Abdullah Ahmad Badawi. With the trust given, he was assigned to make a contribution in the development of 4 major aspects that was not known to the public, namely education, health, energy, and safety. As the party that patronizes and gives full confidence, His Excellency Tun Abdullah Ahmad Badawi witnessed the entire development and research, which was carried out as it was promised. He also inaugurated the Science and Technology Research Center called Alamtologi. At that time, he also visited around the whole departments involved in the research center. Continuous progress in the development of the mind was actively pursued and continued. A lot of public and private institutions across Malaysia were part of the MIND program research. These are some of the scientific data and findings in various fields, including Alamtologi Introduction Module, Bono Module, Dictionary of Alamtologi, and so on. His journey then continued to another country called Iran. In Iran, he was invited by Iran Center of Science and Technology ICST to collaborate using the knowledge of Alamtologi. Around the same time, he visited the universities in Iran. one of the university was called Malik Ashtar University, where a collaboration was done using the knowledge of Alamtologi itself. He then participated at the 4th International Fajar Innovation and Invention Exhibition in Tehran, Iran. Shortly after the presentation, he was awarded the Best Innovation and Invention Award. Moving on from there, he was invited to Uzbekistan. The scientist is there, was waiting for his explanation on the knowledge that he has developed over the years.
But the question is that what is nature? So Alamtologi focusing on the subject of nature, understand the nature, walking with nature, and really understand the characteristics of nature. Because the more we know about nature, the more it will come back to us. Because every single thing is about nature. So the problem that we are facing today in this world, in the science society, in engineering, in the technical, whatever we call it, how we follow the nature, or we think that we are with the nature.
The king of Cirebon, Indonesia, then invited the founder of Alamtologi to the castle for his quest towards Alamtologi. The journey continues to another place in Indonesia called Borobudur. There, he did a research regarding Alamtologi with the students of ICNS. Moving on to his journey, the knowledge was continuously done in a place called Prambanan. The entire experiences and knowledge of how it all started was being told here. Then, the journey continues in Indonesia still, but this time in a state called Bandung. He was one of the panel at the World Muslimas Forum regarding the role of a woman's life at the World Muslimah Forum in 2014. A moment of silence happened when he was brought back by the 5th Prime Minister of Malaysia, Tun Abdullah Ahmad Badawi, to start a research regarding health. From there onwards, an in-depth research focusing on health was started. After the research on health had been developed, he gives a talk regarding the nutrition and health of cancer to all across Malaysia. In 2017, a new history has been made. Muhammad Aminullah has been a student of Alamtologi since the year 2013. During that 4 years of learning, various of challenges and obstacles kept welcoming him in order to fully understand the knowledge of Alamtologi from its basis to the core parts. Gladly, he has managed to gain a respectable recognition by applying the knowledge of Alamtologi whilst pursuing his PhD at the University Islam Negeri Sumatera Utara, Medan, Indonesia. He was being guided directly by the founder of Alamtologi himself, P.alt MB Zamri, in completing his PhD. Not only that, Muhammad Aminullah's PhD presentation has attracted many scholars from all over the places during the promotional conference, where a lot of people wanted to know more about Alamtologi as a formula that can provide solutions to the development of science.
Kelangsungan kepada kehidupan manusia di atas muka bumi akan tetap berbalik kepada kefahaman dan pelaksanaan kita pada hukum alam yang sebenarnya. Tiada persoalan menanti, tiada persoalan ragu-ragu, kerana segala-galanya adalah pasti. Jika kita melanggar hukum alam, maka kita akan musnah, kerana alam tidak akan pernah kalah dalam setiap laluan dan setiap proses yang ia miliki.
Atas keesaan Allah yang menjadikan sekalian alam, segala usaha bermula dengan langkah yang lemah dan keliru untuk mencari titik permulaan. Perjalanan panjang pasti ada pengakhirnya. Itulah prinsip sebagai membakar semangat. Perjalanan perlu diteruskan atas dasar perjuangan untuk mencari cahaya di hujung terowong kegelapan. Aku mencari titik cinta sesama manusia atas perjalanan bersifat sementara dan tidak semestinya ia berhenti tanpa memberikan pulangan yang nyata. Aku memohon kehadrat Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala agar memberikanku kekuatan yang diperlukan dalam menempuh dugaan dan ujian daripada mereka yang memandang kebendaan sebagai matlamat kehidupan. Nukilan atas perjalanan dan penemuan garapan untuk mencanai dan merungkai segala rahsia alam menjadikan aku merasa kehibahan yang amat. Yang jelas kerana aku amat halus dan tidak memiliki apa jua kekuatan dan kepandaian. Sesungguhnya segala rungkaian dan jawapan pasti berbalik kepada ibu segala punca kejadian, yakni kepada Tuhan pencipta alam.